Hi guys, so I thought I'd take the time to answer how I became a remote worker and I'm living in Portugal. There's quite a few people who've asked me, how do I do it? For me, it started in 2008. Hi, I'm Trish. I'm a 52-year-old Filipina-American living in the Algarve, Portugal, and here's a glimpse into my life. So in 2008 is when I met Rai. And Rai is a software engineer. So as you know, both of us are remote working. He's a software engineer and I'm a marketing consultant. I have my own marketing consultancy. And so when I first met Rai, and I was working corporate, in the background, and loving it. I mean, I'm a Gen Xer. So I had worked at L'Oreal and it was corporate. And I then moved to California and I was working for a company that launched some Revlon licensed brands and again, corporate. And that's kind of what we as Gen Xers were accustomed to knowing. Our career trajectory was working in a huge corporation, climbing up the ranks. That's what we were accustomed to. So in 2008, I met Rai. And he's 10 years younger, but he's a millennial. So he was actually at the forefront of, like, I would say Gen Z thinking, because I think Gen Z is like, they've got it. I'm really so impressed with Gen Z. They really got it together. They know I think they're a little bit more self-actualized as a generation, and they're going after their dreams. So anyway, Rai would say, hey, come meet me at the beach at 10 o'clock tomorrow, which would be a Monday. And I'd be like, no, I can't do that because I'm in my corporate job and at 10 o'clock I have a meeting. But he would, always just have this free time because, he was a software engineer, he was working from home, and he had more control over his hours. And so I would look at that and think, wow, how is this person able to do that? And I can't do that. I mean, I had to go into the office at 8:30 and leave at 6:30, and there was no way that I was going to the beach at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock to meet up. So it really kind of opened my perspective on how I could do work. So in 2009, long story short, I got sick. I got really sick. And it made me reevaluate while I was in disability leave what I wanted for myself. And that eventually led to me starting my own business in 2010. So in 2010, I started my own marketing consultancy. And honestly, you guys, you just have to go for it. I mean, if there's any marketers out there who are like, oh, should I do it? I mean, you should absolutely do it, because if you have the skills, there are big corporations that are actually looking for your skill set. So for me, I went to Wharton and I have lots of entrepreneurial friends. I mean, even those that didn't go to Wharton, and they were looking for marketing help. So for me, I found it easy to transition from being a corporate person into having my own consultancy and helping my friends with their marketing needs. So honestly, that's how I started. And so I did that in 2010, and I just had a whole bunch of different clients that needed some marketing help, and that's kind of what I did. And they weren't all in the beauty industry, because my past background is in the beauty industry. I mean, it just sort of escalated into, I work with a friend that has a huge candy business. I have friends in the medical device industry. I mean, one of my huge clients now is in medical devices. So now it runs the gamut. Just kind of your skill set can translate to lots of different industries, and corporations are looking for marketing help. So you don't have to be a marketer. There's other things you can do. I mean, if you kind of set your mind and focus on, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to work remotely. I can go into detail about it, but you can even create your own course. There's lots of remote jobs that are available on LinkedIn. So for us, we came here October 2018, but we were talking about moving abroad for quite a while. couple of years before that. The timing was just perfect for Jax in school, and so we decided to go in 2018. So I told my clients, I'm like, this is our plan. We're gonna go abroad to Portugal. It's a great time for Jax to have different kind of schooling and just broaden his perspective. And my clients were awesome and super cool. They're like, oh, I mean, you're going to abroad for a year? We'll work with you remotely. Because, I mean, there's Google Meetings, there's Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. I mean, I do it on Skype. I was doing all this. And they have been super cool because nothing changed. And I mean, honestly, we were all through COVID. We were all working remotely, so we know that work can be done remotely. And that's actually kind of what happened. We were here in Portugal, then COVID happened. I'm still working remotely, and now, almost 5 years later, I'm still working remotely. So I think, it's not impossible. I think that you guys can do it. If you want to work remotely, there's a ton of remote jobs that are available on LinkedIn. I see it all the time. Life is not meant to just clock in a job and pay bills. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. You can kind of imagine your ideal life, and if it's to go abroad and live abroad, then you can do it. I don't know, it's just you have to believe that you can achieve it. So if you want to work remotely, there's so many opportunities for you to do it. And in fact, I'm looking for a video editor. So if there's someone there who wants to work remotely and be a video editor for me, I need you. So email me. Okay. But good luck, you guys. And that's it. So I know you can do it. Okay. Have a great day and talk to you soon.